Welcome back, space cats and astro dogs. We're gonna go for a space adventure in space. We're gonna see if we can get any further in Vell-os. I'm not like super clear on what exactly I need to do to get the next thing. It's a 15,000 pay mission, which they all are anyway. Random Federation, travel to NA. Bureau have located another person they suspect is a Muhari spy. From the mission computer, 30% likelihood, Random Federation government, travel to nowhere in particular. I don't know. Let's find out. Well, it ain't here. Oh, that's right. I've got a bunch of them going on right now. I forgot. But it isn't to here. It's to here. There we go. Stands out like a beacon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Travel to Sirius Prime in the Sirius system. He said seriously. Alright, let's go take care of these. Boop. Padoop. The scoop. Glytechnia. Welcome to Glytechnia. Okay, Rebel. I can't buy anything. What am I talking about? Alright. Lalande. Got him. Oh, I forgot I had these going on. Oh, whatever. Let's go. I'm just doing silly nonsense right now to burn up the cron. Because there is cron to burn. Yep. Let's go to con to burn up our cron. Title in the con system. A group of dock workers. Don't you love it when a group of dock workers? Fomalhot. I always wonder if I'm saying that word correctly. Fomalhot. Murasaki Sky. Probably the coolest system name and planet. Let's go. Skbop. Dippity bap. Skibbity bap. Stands out like a beacon. Let's go. Wee Titchel. Earth. Wolf. New England. Can't expect another piece, Scabba-da-da, scabba-da-da. Alright. Let's go back to Sol. And let's see whether anyone wants to talk to us yet. No. Like, how many? What do I have to do, huh? Is it not available from Earth? Do I have to capture trader? Kind of sounds like a lot of work, and I don't know if I have to do it. 323 to 327, 335 to, or 355 to 359. Repeating mission. Another Muhari spy. Mission computer 30%. Random Federation planet. Avail bits 369 and not 370. 369 should now be set. And not 370. Yes. Alpha text. Alright. I guess we'll just go get some more spies then. I do hope that it's not bugged and I haven't, like, screwed up or something. But I don't know. Adios, pirata. Heavy heart, protective barrier. Skip it. Let me go over here. And right. Land. Please stop shooting at me. Okay. Let's continue. Horizon. Oh, I could have gone that way and I'm just a dummy. That's okay. We play games because they're fun, not because we're smart. Alright, Kronos. Hourglass. I think it's probably Kronos. Nope. It's this. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, guys. Work it out yourselves, alright? Okay. What remains? Did I get them all? Did I do all the thing? Let's go to the Wolfie system. Oh, system. Never again, Emily. Maybe we just need to make a lot of money or something. I don't know. Where was I the last time? Like in the Wolfram or something? I don't know. Titchell? Alfara? 1, 2, 3. Where's the last one? Vegas. Alright. Let's go. I think I was in the Titchell system the last time I saw that guy. Hey. Vegas. Heavy heart. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's go back. And then we're going to go to the Titchell system because I am superstitious about random number generators. You know? You ever get that? You ever get to where you're like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the this or the that. Another piece of the puzzle. Nice. All right. Let's go to Titchell because I don't know where else to go. Because the next step is supposed to be happening now. Maybe it's a really long cron. I don't know. Maybe it's a really long cron. God, that's a lot of these. How long of a cron is it? Pre-hold off 1 day, on end, blah. On accept, da 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 da. On success, duh. Avail bits. P0 and B370, not 371, and not 4 quadruple 6. Okay. Accepting this mission, blah blah blah. 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 I don't need to check the pilot log. Actually, let's land before we check the pilot log. All right, Susanna Merrick. All right, confirm Muhari. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, mission bit's currently set. All right, what do we need? For that, we need 370. B370 is not set. Okay, so we're not there yet. So where we are, it's still on B369, huh? Or at least were. La da 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 dum. Okay, what confirmed Muhari mission is this anyway? It is mission 360. Oh, I just have to keep doing them. Okay. Okay, I just have to keep doing them. Yes. 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 God. Okay. Find all the spies and put them in a bag. Take them home and give them to Commander Crane. Because she really likes spies. It's her favorite food, I guess. There we go. Heavy heart. Missions. Okay, let's go north. Dum-ti-tum. To Nezra Prime. Baby. There we go. Okay. Arl. Pollux. Yes. Let's go. Let's go to the colonies. Let's Pokemon go to the poles. Jesus. Alright, so we just have to keep doing them. Dum-ti-dum. Soul. Nazra 2. Tum. Tum. Yeah. There's one on Vega, because of course there is. Yeah. It's good, yeah? Alright. We don't want to go to Obata, but it is good to know that Obata is only 4 jumps from Seoul, because I kept on assuming it was further. I thought that Obata was like, I don't know, 6 or 7. But that actually makes Obata a reasonable option with regard to wormhole strats. Okay. Can't expect everyone. Keep looking. Another piece of the puzzle. Another piece of the puzzle. Piece of the puzzle. Piece of the puzzle. Piece of the puzzle. Aha! It only takes you moments to locate the person you are searching for because the Muhari's mind has been brought up in a social environment vastly... Wait. To a telepath that stands out like a beacon. You're greeted upon arrival by... Okay. With a heavy heart, you head towards Bureau HQ to make your report. You are greeted upon arrival by the soldier, who is your normal contact, and you quickly confirm to him the Bureau's suspicions. This is becoming intolerable. Intolerable. Good eye. Now, oh, fuck. This is intolerable. There you go. We need a new plan of attack. that can ferret out these Muhari faster than we have been doing so far. Keep an eye out. Chances are we'll be needing you again soon. I don't know why his accent became that. All right. British accent. Good evening, children. Good evening, children. Hello, children. Good evening, children. Okay, I think we are in the right bit now, because that was different. Okay, land. Gotti, okay. As soon as you glide down to land, you cannot help but smile when you sense Flirin waiting for you in the spaceport. I see you have grown since last we met. You look like life as a slave is wearing you down. Perhaps I can offer you some temporary cheer. You have yet learned about the javelin or the autumn petal. Have you yet learned about the javelin or the autumn petal? You shake your head, smiling in eagerness. He laughs and pokes you in the shoulder with his telekinetic finger. Well, watch closely, he says aloud, and I will show you how. You sit down, preparing to follow Flirin's mind, when suddenly your mind is filled with images of him weaving a javelin into existence around himself. After a few moments of surprise, you adjust to the different method of teaching and begin following Flirin's steps, weave by weave, until you have created a javelin of your own. Sweet. As soon as he recognizes that you have picked up the lesson, he begins bombarding your mind with images of him weaving a flower of spring, quickly turning it into a summer bloom, and then weaving what appears to be falling petals around it to contain the enormous energies he is pouring into it. You spend several seconds recreating the weaves, whilst getting commentary from Flirin until you are both satisfied. He ends the connection as quickly as he started it, and you come away grinning, but a little puzzled as to why he taught you differently than Lyrel. Lyrel is a T1, even though I'm a strong T2. His abilities far outstrip mine, not to mention that, as a T1, he can unify the energy of several telepaths at once into one weave of energy to use at his disposal anyway. Speaking of Lyrel, he has been talking to Crane and she wants you to meet her on New England. I hope that I have cheered you up at least a little. You are going to need it if you have to deal with her. New boat. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, boys. The autumn petal. All right. I really want to test it out. Let's go. Let's go find a pirate and shoot at them. Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Fun. Credits. Whoops, that's alright. Oh, we can dart, that's right. Yeah. Well, that's cool. Okay, so that thing hits like a truck. Yes. Let's go back to the wolf system. How do I have 1,000,000 credits? Oh, whatever. Back to wolf. New England. You can sense the plotting mind of Commander Crane waiting for you as you slide down through the atmosphere. As soon as you dissolve your protective barrier, she comes over. We are going to start going about looking for the Muhari a little more cleverly, she begins without preamble. Now you say you can detect them easily? You nod, realizing that the Bureau may have found a way to exploit your attempts to save the Muhari. Excellent, she says in a satisfied tone. Here's what I want you to do. Simply put, look around, keep your telepathic senses open. I want you to find these damn Muhari, and when you do, I want you to report back here. Understand? You nod, your heart sinking in your chest. Good, she replies quietly. Now get to work. Yes, Mommy. No. No, I didn't say that. Alright. So main spaceports. Ooh, yep. That'll be interesting. Alright, this is a repeating mission. It's available in a bunch of different places. As soon as you land the foreign thought, after the photo's processed, you head back. Blah, 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 blah. That's exactly the same text. It's another one of these. It's another darn one of these. Alright, fine. Meh. Now we just have to go to Federation planets, I guess. Sure, Mars. Why not? Photos. New England. I should have read that, I'm sorry. You reach out and touch Commander Crane's mind, manipulating it slightly so that she hears a voice telling her to meet you at the spaceport as you slide down through the atmosphere. Not more than 10 minutes later, she walks out of the concourse. Onto the concourse. Found something, have we? She says, smiling, but you can sense that your demonstration of your telepathic abilities has disturbed her. Well, don't just stand there, tell me. You hand over the photos and relate to her where they were taken before going on to confirm that the person in them is a Muhari. Good work, she compliments you. Don't stop looking, though. We still only have a fairly incomplete idea as to how their network is set up. As she walks away, you cannot help but cringe at the thought of getting complimented by such an evil person, and once again you are left completely deflated. Yep. Dart. What is it? Up C? Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Safety, please. Let's try Earth. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna guess that it's in a bunch of different systems, and we just have to go to them all. Alright. Georgia. Alright. Can we multi? Maybe, maybe not. Whoops. Let's see. Multi. Okay. Let's try Arcturus. That's interesting. Aw, I wanted it. What? Who's attacking me? Excuse me? Don't you attack me. I just want to steal these ships. Come on, man. Let me with the stealing and such. There we go. Yes. Capture it. Darn. Alright, I don't know if we can actually multi these things. It'd be nice if we could. That might save us some time. Let's try Titchell. Titchell exists. Viking. Nope. Nope. I really may not be able to multi these things. Crap. I hate that. I hate that. Ahoy there. Woozy Woolabid. What? I don't know, man. This dude's talking at me. Oh. To your surprise, you can sense Commander Crane already waiting for you as you gently slide down through the atmosphere. I take it you have another Muhari to report? She asks grimly, and you nod. Whereabouts? You tell her the exact location and hand over the photos. Okay, she nods, barely even glancing at the photos, and you can tell, even without touching her mind, that things are about to start rolling. Yes. We've come up with a plan to deal with these Muhari, and we'll be needing your skills. Meet me in the bar in 1 hour. Sure. It's been an hour. You spend the hour sitting in a quiet corner of the bar, keeping tabs on the location of Commander Crane as she flits from one corner of Bureau HQ to another. But as soon as the hour approaches, she makes her way to the bar, and you can sense in her a new focus. The Muhari threat is too large to deal with solely from this end, she informs you quietly. We believe that we have located most of their network, but it would be too difficult for us to shut it down without them shutting down and going to ground. Okay. And given the skills we have seen displayed by these Muhari so far, we would be hard-pressed to pull in more than about half of the ones we are aware of. So we need something else for them to focus on, she tells you seriously. We need the Polaris to bring in as many of their resources as possible so that we can concentrate our efforts and nab as much of their network as possible in one single operation. Now, as you may or may not know, Crane explains with a smile, the Auroran operation went forward without a hitch some months ago, and we now have a unified ally that shares a border with the Polaris. So I am ordering you to liaise with an Auroran task force, she continues forcefully, that is currently forming in the Sender system. Once you have met the task force commander on the Kunjo station, you are to proceed to the Polaris capital Kelari in the Kelari system, doing as much damage along the way as possible. You are to act primarily as a guide, but do not flinch from helping the Aurorans do their work. However, Crane cautions quietly, the Auroran ships are largely irrelevant. If they do not survive the return to Auroran space, I won't be shedding any tears. As it is going to be vexing enough to have to barter with the Mosh to gain control over the Polaris. Any questions? She asks, and you shake your head, despairing at the damage you are about to inflict. No? Good. All right. The real question is, can I hire Marines? Dude, I actually can. I can hire Marine platoons. That's so cool. So, all right, let's hire a bunch of them, and then maybe I can hijack some ships and grow my fleet. Which I know is really doofy. But fuck it, right? That's the whole point. Pirata? Pirata. Oh, pirata. ¿Dónde está? Aha. Valkyrie. I don't really care for a Valkyrie. Fight the rebels. Let's go to the Capella system. I'm always about a cappella. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Funny joke. Pirate Enterprise. Oh, you killed him! I wanted it! You dicks. Dang it. Well, that's alright. Let's go liaise with some Aurorans, and if we happen to pick up some disabled ships along the way, then, it's fun. Yeah. Alright, so where are we actually going? We are going to Kunjo in the Sender system. Where the hell is that? Crap. Where the hell? Am I blind? Heckin'... I must be blind. Oh, it's way the heck over there. Fine. Okay, if that's the way you want to do it, then that's the way we'll do it. Kiddos. Oh, they hate me in Polaris space. They really hate me. The Neil Camoria really, really hate me. That's okay. I don't blame them. All right. Let's go. Excuse me. Pardon me. See ya. Holy shit. That was hilarious. You guys rock. Okay. You sense the awe-filled reactions of the waiting Aurorans as they watch you slide down to the landing pad. As soon as you dissolve your protective shell, an older warrior with hundreds of small tattoos covering his exposed areas of flesh makes his way over and introduces himself as the task force commander, Arkrak. All right, now I was instructed to do the Aurorans as if they were Aussie. How do we do Aussie? Shrimp on the barbie. I can't. Whatever. That's not a knife, mate. Mate, that's not a knife, mate. That's not a knife. You're here to guide us into battle against the mysterious Polaris, no? No? No, it's terrible. He asks in a soft, almost sibilant voice. And you nod, sensing he is one of the most physically capable men you have ever met. Hot. We will need a couple of hours to make our final arrangements. Meet me in the bar in 3 hours, and we will be ready. With that, he turns on his heel, and you watch him give a few quiet orders, whereupon his men scurry into action. Bar. You can sense the almost arrogantly self-confident mind of Arkrak moving around, receiving reports and giving orders as you sit in the fairly deserted bar. The more you study the man, the more you come to admire him. You can sense his awesome sense of honor, which he uses to guide his every decision, and you are more than a little impressed by his impressive physical capabilities. You could even sense his dislike of his fellow Mosh warriors, whom he despises as dishonorable and soft. When he walks into the bar slightly more than 3 hours later, he apologizes for being tardy, but you wave it away as being irrelevant. He bows in response. We are ready to go, he tells you after a short bow. All we need is your guidance. I'm fucking doing Cockney for him. Oh well. Maybe I will do Scotch. Australian is hard. Okay. Let me make sure that we're still live. Yes, we are. Good. Okay. You nod and with a sinking heart remember Crane's orders to make sure that none of the Auroran ships survive the operation. You guess that the shady Mosh sent the troublesome but effective Arkrak with exactly that in mind. I don't want to kill him. I like him. He's hot, you know? He's a hottie. Screw it. It's not like we're doing anything else to upgrade this ship. Okay. So we're just going to be a Vell-os with a bunch of fucking... Okay, so now we have to go to the Kalari system. And it doesn't actually matter that much whether or not we kill anyone or survive. We just have to get there and see to it that our escort does not survive. like those torpedoes. Damn. Damn. Maybe we have to land, like, right away. Is that what we need to do? Let me check the actual, like, mission itself. So the mission says, liaise with the Aurorans, invade Polaris space, return to Kellar-E. We need to land on Kellar-E. Okay. Susanna Merrick. Enter the ship. Okay. Damn! Pardon me. Pardon me, sir. I guess this is where it gets difficult. All right, let's go. Oh, let me actually do this right. This attack, Kellar-E. Let's go. Not fast enough. Not fast enough, boys. All right. Yeah, mantas are way faster than us. Damn. Well, let's deploy darts before anything else. Let's set the autumn petal. All right. Let's try this one more time. Not expect there to be one of those things. Shit, baby. Maybe this is one of those where, like, I don't know. I don't know what this is one of those of. Maybe this is just hard and I'm not good. Maybe I just need to get good. Yeah, but I'm bad at that. All right. Kellar-E. Immediately.
They are but dust. They are no more.
Whoa! Those Polaris torpedoes are crazy. Whoa! So we can't just run off because those Polaris torpedoes will fuck us up. Shit. Well, all right. I guess so. Does this ship, like, does this ship have, whatchamacallit? Whoops. Forgot my mappings. Alt-C. Let's go into the Nilicro system. sucks so much. Oof. All right. Let's just run for it. How about that? Let's just go as fast as we can, try to force our way onto the planet, and then just hope. Hope to God. Yeah? Yeah, maybe that'll work. These darts can maybe provide a little bit of a meat shield. Alright. Sorry, that was really loud. Okay. As soon as you land, you are staggered by several thousand minds attacking you at once as all the telepaths amongst the Polaris attack you in a desperate attempt to protect their home planet. None of their attacks is anywhere near enough to destroy you, but the sheer volume nearly overwhelms you. In desperation, you begin to twist their attacks away in groups out into space, but it is not enough. It seems like an eternity, but after a titanic battle of around 15 seconds, they break through all your barriers and stab into your mind. In a moment of sheer panic, you try to expel all the energy coming into your mind in a single powerful burst, which you control by adding weaves of storm clouds around the summer bloom weaves. You realize in the back of your mind that you have managed to create the devastating winter tempest attack. Suddenly you understand that if you use the energy that the Polaris telepaths are pumping into you, you are in absolutely no danger of being overwhelmed. You keep dancing amongst the Polaris, using their own energy to build barriers around their telepathic senses to stop them from attacking. Within moments, the Polaris see the futility of their efforts and the attacks cease. In a flash of inspiration, you realize that you can now see how your brain functions as separate from your mind. Cool. With trembling fingers, you reach back and remove the enslavement device, watching with interest the flares of activity in the parts of your brain that it controls, but keeping them from affecting you. In moments, you are finally free. How did you survive the destruction of your nanites? Asks one of the nearby Polaris after several awestruck moments, and with that comment, you realize just how these evil devices retain control of even the most powerful Vell-os telepaths. The devices destroy the nanites that are a part of a biological necessity for every Vell-os. Then, in a moment of surprise, you can sense that Arkrach managed to reach an escape pod and is being transported to the surface. You reach out and manipulate his mind, telling you to meet you in the bar. Cool. 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 Bar. You are forced to reach out and talk directly to the minds of the Polaris who want to hold Arkrach, and that you wish to see him in the bar. Within minutes, he is standing before you. What is it you want? He asks in his silky, quiet voice, and you can sense the anger he feels toward you. In response, you enter his mind and show him an accelerated pace series of images detailing how you were enslaved in your life since until the moment you were able to free yourself. When you release him, he looks stunned for several moments before rising and turning back at you. Apology accepted, he says, bowing, and you smile, happy that he understood. I guess that I will be spending some time with these mysterious Polaris, but one day I will return to the Empire. As of today, I outright renounce the Mosh House and vow to bring about its downfall. With a nod to you, he turns and indicates to his gray-cloaked escorts that he is ready to go. As you watch Arkrach being led away, you realize that his last statement would have shocked most Aurorans. Despite your telepathic abilities, only now do you sense how powerful his sense of honor is. With a sigh, you close your eyes and launch your mind out into space, trying to locate your friend Lyral. It takes you several minutes, but eventually you are able to sense his mind on Earth, at the very edge of your perception. With all your might, you reach out and manipulate his mind, letting him know that you will be coming to see him. After a moment of surprise, he quickly rearranges his surface thoughts to let you know that he has understood, and that he will meet you in the bar. When you open your eyes again, you see standing before you a brown-cloaked woman, whom you sense is the leader of the Polaris people. "What will you do now?" she asks. "I go to learn how to free my friends," you reply quietly. Oh! Awesome. Awesome to the max. Alt-C. Come back, boys. They don't hate me anymore! Yay! Okay, it's time to go fuck shit up, baby. Okay. Alright, what's next? Next is Soul. Right. Let's go back. Alright, I actually kind of want to take the Verishan wormhole just for old time's sakes. So let's go through Kiaktia. Verishan. Tum-ti-tum. Flying through space. Yeah, these things don't have an afterburner. It'd be nice if they did. Hello. Safety. There it is. Maybe you can put an afterburner on one of these things. That'd be pretty cool. Because now that we don't have the governing device anymore, safety. K3. We don't want to be in crypt space. Autotaneous God now. Where is Into? Close enough, I guess. Corellia. Soul. Let's go. Tum. 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 As you slide into one of the Kane Band's many docking bays, you can sense Lyral coming out to meet you. As soon as you drop your protective barrier, he steps forward and you clasp arms as equals for the first time. "I always knew that you were the one. You have only one more step to take, and I'm afraid that my orders prevent me from telling you what that is. If you can make the next step, then my people will have the first chance to be free in over 7 centuries. You nod, understanding that he cannot tell you how to become a T0 because he cannot teach you how to reach a level which might enable you to free him. "Crypt?" you ask, trying to confirm your suspicions as to who you will have to see. "No," he answered. But the fact that he answered aloud and that he has completely closed off his mind gives you the real answer. You thank Lyral, telling him that it will not be long until you return. He smiles for a moment before turning serious. "You had best leave quickly," he tells you, still shielding his mind. "As soon as you leave, I will be reporting you as an unenslaved telepath, and I doubt that they will be sparing any expense in trying to destroy you now that you are too powerful for them to control." You nod, and the two of you clasp arms again, and you begin your weaves to bring into existence your javelin shell. "Good luck. I hope to see you soon." With that endorsement ringing in your mind, you head out into space to head back to Vell-os to find and speak with Crypt. Now, I am legitimately curious as to whether or not I can buy an afterburner. Nope, I sure can't. Darn. I do find it hilarious that you can buy Marine platoons, though. Like, that's great. Okay. which means we need to get going as soon as we leave, because oh my god. Oh, we already know the way. That's fun. Okay, let's go. Excuse me, gentlemen. Let's go. Pardon. Excuse. Adios. Hasta luego. Vell-os. Ah, shit. Okay, so the cryptopods. So you're over there. Go get him. But it does look as though I've completely destroyed their weapons array of fighters. So let's just go land. How about that? You can sense the mighty intelligence that is the crypt mind focus its awareness not far from where you are landing. As you wait inside your protective barrier, it approaches you, and you allow it to enter, whereupon an obsidian figure of a naked woman steps into the interior of your javelin. You wish to know how to free the Vell-os. I can help you. They have been ready to evolve beyond this universe for more than a millennia, but have been waiting for the right conditions. I was created when the 6 Cryptoch battle leaders imbued their minds into their nanites at the end of the Vell-os War to evade capture. I have grown since then, but I still retain the capacity to act as 6 T1s. Unfortunately, the Vell-os will require 7 T1s to sufficiently focus enough energy to allow a single T0 to weld together their entire racial memory into one mind with enough power to move on. You halt her flow of information with a single question. One mind. T1s can focus telepathic energy. A T0. T1s can focus telepathic energy. A T0 could achieve true telepathic union. You nod and send her a series of images, letting her know that Lyral is a T1. Then you will need a link. You are a T0, even though you don't know it yet. But if you are placed under enough duress, you would learn what you have to do. You would learn what you have to do. The only way the Vell-os will link with you is if they are ordered to attack you by the leader of the Bureau, because no other source has enough authority for them to go against their standing orders to resist being freed. You nod thoughtfully before asking Crypt how to go about trying to provoke Crane into ordering the entire Vell-os race into attacking you. Go to Goliath in the South Manchester system and tell the Vell-os there that you are going to New England to destroy the Bureau utterly. And if you succeed in getting there, Crane will order Lyral to try to destroy you, but he will only have any chance of doing so if he uses the energy of all the Vell-os into you. Then you can join them into one mind to free them. Then we can worry about moving on. Yes, I would like to meditate to regain the psychic energy. You head off to find a quiet place to begin meditating to regain the lost energy. Before long, you are once again able to divide your consciousness so that you can once again launch the smaller darts against those who will attack you. In a matter of hours, you return to full awareness, energized again. Meditation flex. And we got our darts again. Lovely. All right. Let's go to Goliath. Hopefully they will not try to kill me immediately. Shit. Rorans? Why are you coming at me? Huh? Why are you coming at me, man? I don't want no trouble with you. You can sense the Vell-os waiting for you in the bar, and you decide to make your way there to confront her face to face. Okay. You can sense the Vell-os waiting for you, wondering what you have to say. I am going to New England to start destroying the Bureau. You pass on to her without preamble. No Bureau personnel will be spared. She nods quietly, and you can sense the filaments connecting her to the rest of the race, pulsing as the information is passed along. You bow in her direction before heading back to the spaceport to start what is going to be an eventful few days. God, I have to kill them all, don't I? Jeez. Oh, this is going to be hard. Okay. Yes, yes. And then we need to go to New England. There isn't actually a ship goal, we just need to go there. Yes? Yes. Okay, let's go. Ah, a rage gunboat. I'm not interested. In fact, I'd like you to leave me alone, sir. All right, let's go to the Wolf system. Oh. Hi, boys. All right. As soon as you land, you attack the waiting Bureau personnel, frying them instantaneously. Non-telepaths cannot stand against even the simplest of telepathic attacks without heavy shielding, and not even the heaviest shielding can stand for long against the terrible destructiveness of the winter tempest. In minutes, you have cut your way through the Bureau building, destroying everything in your path. You finally reach the inner sanctum where you are confronted by a calm-looking Lyral and a frightened Crane. Attack her now, she yells fearfully. I cannot defeat her, Lyral replies. Then get the energy from the rest of you to join, she spits out vilely. It still might not work, he answers evasively. It depends on how skilled she has become. We have no choice. Do it! He shrugs and gathers the mental energy of his entire race, launching it at you. In desperation, you react by twisting the energy around the minds of the entire Vell-os race. Suddenly, the weaves seem to coalesce, and you can feel your consciousness expanding and being joined by thousands of others, all thinking as one, and then everything goes black. Prime awakens, looks around, feels small twitches trying to gain control. Irritated Prime removes the twitches, watches the metal irritations fall to the ground, senses female human, name surfaces Crane. Watch as female human places small black devices against her head. Prime watches as she tightens a finger and her essences move away. Prime enjoys feeling another irritation pass. Prime looks up into the higher realms and is greeted by obsidian mental female, Crypt. Come join me, Prime, together we will explore. Prime wonders and resolves to live again, soon. Prime closes eyes and falls asleep. As suddenly as everything went black, you feel your consciousness return to its normal size. Your mind is once again contained within your skull as opposed to some multidimensional space. As everything returns to normal, you can find yourself standing across from Lyral, who is holding his enslavement device in his hands and looking down at the headless corpse of Commander Crane. Lyral drops the evil device to the floor with a look of wonder before looking up at you. There is something I must do. Meet me in the bar in an hour. As you wait in the bar, you can sense Lyral destroying all communications devices and sending all sensitive documents to a secure server somewhere else in Federation space. It doesn't take him long, but he and the rest of the Vell-os quickly and efficiently disable the entire Bureau network. We are now ready. It is time to move on. I need to go to Corel to finish this. With a mental nod, you head to the spaceport and form your javelin and escort Lyral to see one of the 2 planets that formed the Vell-os civilization of old. Let's go, baby. We're gonna go. Alright. It's time to go, so we're not going to bother with y'all. We're just going to get going. That system over there. That one. Corel, that's right. As soon as you land, Lyral forges together all the mental energy of the Vell-os race and launches it at the Crypt Mind, who quickly weaves a complex pattern around it before extending it to you in an incredibly focused beam of pure energy. It only takes you a few moments to repeat the weaves you made on New England, this time including Crypt, and once again everything goes dark. Prime awakens, vaster than before. Prime watches the universe unfold into infinity. The possibilities become limitless. Prime tenses, ready to launch past everything that is into everything that will be. There is a sudden tickle. Prime reaches back and moves a few minor pieces and feels the game change. Prime smiles as the harm is wiped away. Prime turns back to what will be and leaps forward to greet the others, already awaiting there. The rest of humanity always suspected that the Vell-os were behind the sudden release of the formerly secret documents detailing the operations of the Bureau against people throughout the galaxy. However, despite the era of peace and unification resulting from the discrediting of the Bureau and their allies of the Mosh House, the role of the Vell-os was never confirmed. Meanwhile, Prime was waiting, and life went on, and humanity continued to stumble forward, through wars, through peace, through a seemingly infinite number of crises, and all their solutions humanity somehow survived and grew stronger, and still Prime waited. But eventually, after more than 50 millennia, humanity began to look to move beyond their physical universe, and Prime was ecstatic. With open arms, Prime welcomed its younger brother to the higher realms. Once they were together, nothing could stop them. Our spiel. And that's the Vell-os storyline. I really enjoyed that. It was much shorter than the Polaris story. As you probably noticed, it was much shorter. Oh, yeah. Thanks for joining me for this. That was fun. I really want to buy a Kestrel, but it would require us to have 50 million credits at this point. However, they're kind of awesome, aren't they? Yeah. Speed acceleration, turning, shields, armor. Pirate Vipers, a Thunderhead Lance. Ah, so sexy. So sexy. Crew of 1, though, so doing pirate shit would be kind of hard. All right. And that's it. That's Vell-os. Fair winds, David. That was fun. All right. What time? Time. It is 6:30. I have a little time. I want to look around and maybe do a little bit of murder. You know, as a treat. Just for fun. So we did destroy Crane. Yes. We did destroy Crane. But we never captured any ships. And I want to. I want to capture ships, baby. Oh, look, there's real missions now. That's lovely. Trade center, you can do real trade. Well, whatever. All right. What? Oh, hi, Hannah. Wink. Yeah. I wonder if there's still Federales here. Yeah. Jason Cook. As you walk toward the spaceport, you notice a few ordinary people giving you some startled looks. Your unspoken questions are soon answered when you see a number of them converge on a couple of ship bays, and you see a number of rage gunboats lifting off the surface. Clearly you have stumbled on a small bureau cell. It's up to you if you want to follow them and destroy them or leave it to the authorities. I'll let it go. I don't really feel like fighting them. Rage gunboats are a pain. I'd rather fight pirates. They're more fun. And I can hijack them, you know? Now, where's that sexy-ass pirate system? It's over there, right? Yeah, it's over there. So I think that part of the idea with the rage gunboat cell thing is if you want to, you can sort of start God, what's the word? You can start hijacking them, but they're kind of hard. They're kind of hard to hijack, you know? There's a pirate system out here somewhere. There it is. Shield. Alright, and we'll use autumn petals, because the autumn petal is relatively easy to modulate. Ah, a pirate viper. Hello. Are you going to run away from me? But the Wraith are gonna fucking... Ooh, I forgot the Wraith were out here. We are in Wraith space. Controlled by the Guild of Free Traders. Oh, you are attacking me. Oh. Oh, you're a cunt. Ah. Uh-oh. Whoops. Okay. Oh, you killed my Thunderhead. I wanted that. Damn. Is this all coming from you? Oh, no, you have friends. Darts. I got him. Will you please? Thank you. Oh, man. What the fucking... okay. Fine. Wanna die, you can die. Damn, he shoots a lot. Alright, I'll just knock him out with the autumn pedal. Jeez, okay. Fine. Go get him. Thank you. Board. 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 Yes. Hey. All right. Pirata. It's pirate time. Does everybody know what time it is? It's pirate time. Okay. So, can I upgrade him? What is it? It's, control? Yes. Okay. Upgrade cost, 100,000. Upgrade at next shipyard. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's see. Welcome back. Okay, I think that the idea is... That's the idea. That the pirate escort will actually prioritize not killing. Like they will prioritize disable, which I think is pretty good. That's pretty cool. Aha. Whoops. Y'all leaving? Leaving so soon? Whoops. Let's see. I know we're on the victory lap right now, so I'll probably cut it for the oh, not this. I want to see what the key is for telling an escort to hold position is V. V and D. Okay. Yes. Whoops. Accelerate is up. I always forget that you can't press escape to get out of here. Okay. Enter ship. Okay. V. Hold still. Okay. Ah. Whoops. Oh, but I do want you. Damn. Maybe I need to use the summer bloom. I want more escorts. I want more. More escorts, please. Shit. There's one. Hello, sir. Whoops. I guess that's too powerful. Well, whatever. We're just doing silly shit now. Okay, let's go land somewhere and save. That was Vell-os. I hope you enjoyed it. Ooh, pirates. Ooh, pirates. Hold still, please. Okay. Yeah, I believe that the way, quote unquote, the way to alt to prevent your escorts from killing potential new escorts is by telling them to hold still. But anyway, that was fun. And that's Vell-os. Goodbye, everybody.